fashion this morning with Diane Gilman, and we're glad that you're here. Call us. We want to hear from you, especially now. We're moving on to the skinny jeans, and I know if you love your skinny jeans, you probably want to tell the world, right? 1-866-376-8255 is the phone number. We are going to move on to these now, and for a fashion event price for $44.90, I mean, you can't beat it. This is the classic stretch denim ankle zip, and I want to show you that first off because it's not just a skinny, it's a skinny with details. And you can see ankle zip, and it is a functional zipper right there along the ankle. And this is cool too. So you can have, you know, if you want to unzip it and do some fun things, you can. You can even roll these up if you want to, because sometimes you might like to cuff that. So you've got that flexibility and a little bit of detail right there along the ankle. Let me show you the colors. And well, actually, you know these colors. You could kind of recite them to me. These are chambray. This is gonna be your lightest of the 3 colors, or 4 colors actually. So this is chambray. Your lightest blue, I should say. This is indigo, so it's gonna be a little bit deeper, and you can see the smaller pockets right there. You can see that stretch waist and the look of a 5-pocket jean. And they are 5-pocket jeans. And then you also have them in black. Now this black does have the contrast stitching, but you've got the pockets here, you've got the zip fly here. Unlike, remember, and I just wanna give you the jeggings that we started off with, was the look of the jean, the look of the pockets in front, but there was no fly, there was no zip or button fly. So this skinny is a bona fide jean. So you do have the button, you do have the zipper fly there, and then you do have all 5 functional pockets, front as well as back. You also have these in white, and we'll show those on. You're gonna see those on Colette. Colette is wearing the skinnies in white with boots. So again, you can wear them now and you can wear them into the spring. And forget those old rules about no white after Labor Day or before Easter. Yes, that was the old rule. Yeah, that rule doesn't work anymore. Some people are like, what? I've never heard that. That's right, good, because those rules are gone. You can wear white any time of the year you want to, and white looks great right now, and especially as we're starting to transition into spring. And if you live in a place right now where even though the calendar says winter, it's 90 degrees outside, a la Los Angeles, oh, how don't you wish you were there right now, then this is what you would, you know, kind of be putting on today, which would be great. If you already had them, you could be wearing these right now. Order them today, you'll have them in about a week. And this is your skinny. This is the one that maybe you fell in love with. Maybe Diane Gilman, DG2s, were the reason you like skinny jeans. I remember when skinnies first came out, do you? I remember when they first came out, and I remember thinking, you couldn't pay me to wear a pair of skinny jeans, because I just thought you had to be super skinny to wear them. And then I changed my tune and I said, you have to pay me to wear skinny jeans. And then I just started wearing them because I realized you don't have to be super skinny to wear skinny jeans. They look good. They feel good. And if you feel good in them, they may have become your favorite cut. And I do, you know, maybe you were with me. It took me a couple years because I remember thinking, well, I wonder how long this style is gonna be in. Skinny jeans, right? It's been years. They're not going anywhere. We love them because you know what? We love our leggings and we're never gonna give those up. These are the denim version of those. These are our skinny jeans. And whether you're tucking them into boots, like you can see that Colette did, and those are the Born boots. If we have any of those left, check hsn.com because those boots were only $79 and they were flying out. And if you wear a size 7, you might be in luck. But we have those available. I love the little slip-on tennis shoes too. Super cute style. Throw them on with your pumps, throw them on with your flip-flops. Skinny jeans can go for any occasion across the board. Depending on where you work, you're gonna wear these to work. You can definitely wear these to play. You can definitely wear these to go out. You can definitely wear these when you're running errands on a Saturday afternoon. Wear these to the softball game when you're going to watch your kids in those tournaments that take all day or all weekend. You can wear these because you're gonna be comfortable. You've got stretch, of course, in them. Diane Gilman wouldn't dream of not putting stretch in the jeans, and you've got them right here. You've got them in the legs, you've got them in the hips, and of course you have the stretch, and I'll show you here, in the waist as well. You have that stretch because we need it. This is what allows the jean to look good, to lay nicely against your body, to feel good, and to allow you to be in them for hours at a time. You know, it really means a lot when you can, and Diane always talks about the fact that she flies, she travels on the airplane in her jeans. You can't do that in something that's not comfortable, sitting in one tiny little seat for a long period of time. You can do that in your DG2s, and especially in your skinnies, because you do have that stretch there, which is very important. Now, you're gonna order these in sizes 2 to 24 women's. Order your regular HSN size, whatever that is, whatever size you normally order that feels right for you, order that size, and you can get them in average, petite, or tall. Let me tell you, the petite inseam on these is 28 inches. The average inseam is 30 inches, and the tall inseam is 32 inches on these skinnies. And we have them all for you. We have all 3 colors, or all 4 colors, I keep saying 3. We have all 4 colors, including the white. And that's important right now too, because like I said, as we're transitioning into spring, what happens is we don't think about white until you're starting to see it more and more. You're starting to see it in the spring fashion magazines, which are just coming out, and they're all thick, and there's page after page after page of nice, bright, soft spring colors, and you're getting excited about it, and you're recognizing that, yeah, I could probably use another pair of white jeans. Maybe the jeans you have, because I have a pair of white jeans that I love, but they're boot cut. I don't have any white skinnies. Do you have white skinnies? If you don't, these would be a really great pair to go ahead and get, because you know they're gonna fit, and they're gonna be comfortable, and they're gonna be, you know, a great addition to your jean wardrobe. Maybe for you, it's you have the blues, but you don't have any black. You don't have a really great pair of black skinny jeans, and you would like some. You can go ahead and get these. Now these have the contrast stitching. Again, not over the top. There's not too many bells and whistles going on, but you do have that nice gold contrast stitching going along, just along the top. You've got it going just along the fly and along the button, the pockets here, and then along the belt loops, and then just that nice, simple gold button, nothing too much. And then as we go along the back, you've got the gold stitching along the back yoke, and then of course along the pockets here too. But again, not too much. You don't even have the stitching really going down the leg. It kind of stops a little bit just past the pocket, and then the rest of the leg is gonna be completely solid black stitching. So you have something that still is classic, it's not gonna look dated. And I say that because sometimes the more detail a garment has, the more chance it has of looking like, ooh, you bought that last year. Or, ooh, didn't I see you wearing that, 3 days ago? They're kind of too recognizable. But when you have something that's just classic, you could have bought it last year, you could have bought it 5 years ago, you could be wearing it every day of the week. And you can just kind of change the look, depending on your shoes, depending on your top and your accessories, and it doesn't look like the same thing all the time. That is what a classic is. It's something that will never get tired, will never lose its steam. And you've got that here. And whether you're getting it in white or indigo or black or the chambray, which is the lightest of the blues, you can get it for $22.45 to bring these home. $22.45. So if you've never tried skinnies before, maybe you've shopped with Diane Gilman, you have DG2 jeans, but you only have boot cuts. And you love your boot cuts, but you wanna try the skinnies, do it. Maybe you have, if you already have the skinnies and you just don't have one of these colors, including the white, I don't have the white up here, but we still have white for you, then you can get it on FlexPay or an extra flex of $14.97, which would be nice. Or maybe you have them, you love them, but you've kind of warmed them out. You kind of love them so much, you love them and now it's time to replace them. I get that too. I really do. I have finally started doing this, and I actually started a couple years ago. When I find something that I really like, that really works, and usually it's with a pair of jeans, because sometimes it just seems like you find your favorites and then when you go back, for whatever reason, it's not exactly the one that you wanted. Well, what I've started doing, and I started doing this a couple years ago, is I'll buy, when I find something that I love, I buy 2 of the exact same thing, and I put one away. And then I wear the one over and over and over, and then invariably I'm gonna spill something on it, or I'm gonna tear it, or something's gonna happen. And when it's time to throw those out, I have a brand new pair of the exact same thing that I love. I started doing that a couple years ago because I found that sometimes it's hard to find exactly what's right for you. And especially, I'm gonna pick up the black, especially when it comes to something as classic as this. You would think, oh, anytime I need another black pair of skinnies that don't have a whole lot of bells and whistles, don't have a whole lot of extras, I can easily find that. But you'd be surprised, sometimes it's not as easy. But with this, it makes it easy to do. And especially with our prices, it makes it easy to do. So if you're like me, you find what you love, you get 2 of them. My husband looks at me with the side eye, like, really? You bought 2 of the exact same thing? Yes, honey. You don't wanna hear me complain. You don't wanna hear me cry when I ruined the first pair, so I just went ahead and bought 2. This allows you, that flexibility if you like to do things like that too. You've got it on FlexPay. So for $22.45 to get them home. Or if you have an HSN card, and you've heard us talking about the HSN card all morning. We're doing extra flex. Last hour, all of the Born shoes that we had were extra flex. This hour, everything from Diane Gilman is extra flex. If you have an HSN card, you don't even have to pull it out. We have it on file. So if you call us and you just say, well, I just want to put it on my HSN card, okay, great. You want that flex of $14.97? Yes, okay, great, you got it. And then we send these right on out to you. And you'll have these jeans, if you order them today, you'll have them in about a week. Think about that. You'll have them in about a week. What do you have coming up in the next couple weeks? Do you have something and you're saying, oh, I would love to have a new pair of skinnies, or I'd love to have those, or I'd love to try them. Do it. Do it today while you can get them in white, chambray, indigo, or black. Extra small, not extra small, but sizes 2 to 24 women's, in average, petite, or tall. We've got them all, and we would love to send those out.